at this time for you to be able to do your job. Under those circumstances, that is not a legal hardship. If your employer has more than 10 people that work in your particular organization, whoever it is that employs you, in Miami-Dade County, they are required to pay your salary. They cannot cut you off because you're not physically present. Why? Again, because we need our jurors to be able to serve. We cannot make it only retirees serve or only unemployed people serve. So that is why, in order for us to have fair juries, it needs to be a real cross-section of the community. People who are doctors, people who are waiters and waitresses, people who are school teachers, people who are firefighters, just a whole range of people in our adults in our community, or students, in order to be able to have a fair trial. So I will ask, which could save you time. I think that this, all told, we will not be here longer than an hour. But if any of you thinking to yourself, do not have a legal hardship, if you think to yourself, according to what this judge is saying, she's not going to let me off jury selection because I tell her I don't really want to do this. So if that is you and you really don't have a reason to give me, there's nothing for us to talk about today, just put your hands up for me and I'll call on you. And then I'll give you instructions and you can come to jury selection next week. It doesn't mean you're going to be picked on the jury. We are talking to approximately 200 people today and tomorrow. And, but you will go to jury selection next week. The lawyers will talk to you. I will talk to you some more. We'll have a whole bunch of questions and information to get from you. And maybe you'll be picked and maybe you won't, but you won't be excused today. So if that's you, if you have no reason right now that you can tell me to be excused from jury selection, just put your hand up and I will call on you one by one, and I'll just give you, you'll come back next week and you don't need to stay with us any longer. So just put your hand up. Okay, so we have number 128, who is Raphael Larios, and you can unmute. If you can hit unmute, please, because I can't hear you.
All right, hi.
Great, hi. So that's you. There's nothing you would need to discuss with me right now, and you'll come next week for jury selection?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So what you will receive in the mail from the clerk of court is an email to your email. It will give you specific instructions, the day and time to come. It'll tell you exactly where to go, where to park, and there will be a jury questionnaire attached to it. So make sure you fill the questionnaire out, follow the instructions in the email, and then we'll see you next week. It will be either Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning. Honestly, it's the clerk who's going to split you up into smaller groups so that we can go through jury selection. Okay.
Got it.
Wonderful. All right. So you can log off at this point.
All
Great.
right.
Then we have number 134, Roberto Carlos Olivas. Mr. Olivas, if you can unmute, please.
Yes.
Hi. So
Hi.
You as well, you will come to jury selection next week?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. So again, you're going to get an email from the clerk. The clerk will tell you which day and time to appear. And you just follow the instructions on the email, fill out the jury questionnaire, and I'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. So you can log off.
Okay.
Number 104 is Alexandra Alicia Ali. Miss Ali.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Same for you?
Yes.
Okay, great. So Miss Ali, again, you'll get an email. It will explain everything that you need to know. Please fill out the jury questionnaire and we will see you next week. So you can log off now. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Do you
I have
currently know the date and time?
You know, you're being split into groups of 20.
Okay.
So I don't know precise. It won't be Monday morning. It might be Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning. So you'll get an email
great,
before
thank
the
you.
end of the week and it's going to tell you exactly when. Number 119, Deborah Emily Gilliard. Miss Gilliard, did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes.
It's not Gilliard?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So Miss Gilliard, same for you. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Wonderful. So Miss Gilliard, if you will just make sure to check your email, follow the instructions on the email and bring in your jury questionnaire. Okay. It'll be attached to that email.
Okay, and when am I coming in on the Monday or Tuesday?
Correct. It will either be Monday afternoon or it may be Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon, because again, I have to split my panels into groups of 20.
And can it be on Tuesday because I have a friend that I have to take to the eye doctor on Monday, and when she's all done, she has.
I'm making a note, and
Okay.
we will email the clerk. When we email the list to the clerk to contact you, we will put a note in there to see if you could be placed in the Tuesday panel, okay?
Thank you.
We'll try to accommodate you. All right, well, thank you. I know I saw more hands. Okay, number 103, Selena Alfaro,
See?
if you can unmute. And what
Yes,
is- Same for you, Miss Alfaro?
yes,
Okay, great. So you're going to receive an email and that will give you the instructions. Just make sure you bring in your questionnaire, okay?
okay,
Wonderful. And I also saw, I believe, Miss Hernandez, number 124, Esther Veronica Hernandez.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, great. Same for you?
Yes.
Okay, so we will see you next week, and just make sure you read your email for precise instructions, okay?
Sounds good.
Wonderful. Number 105, Yuriana Alvarez. You have to unmute.
Yes. Hi.
Ms. Alvarez, same for you?
Yes.
Perfect. So we will see you next week. Just make sure you read the email for the precise time, and you'll get all of your instructions and bring your questionnaire. Okay?
Thank you. Have a
Great.
nice day.
You too. Number 114, Diane Fernandez.
Yes, speaking.
Yes. And is that the same for you? We will see you next week.
Yes.
Okay, so make sure you read your email, bring in your jury questionnaire with you when you come, and we will see
Okay.
you and go through jury selection, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very
Right.
much. I also see number 143, who is Christian Andres Santana. Mr. Santana, if you can, you're
Yes.
not driving, are you? Oh, no.
No, I'm in the
Okay,
parking lot.
good. All right, I was terrified. Okay, so Mr. Santana, same for you, yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I will see you next week. Make sure you read your email carefully. It'll tell you precisely where to go and what time to report, okay?
Sure. Sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
and bring your questionnaire. Thank you. Any other hands that I've missed? Yes.
I
number-
can't raise my hand.
Mr. Shakarer, is that correct?
Yes, I just have an audio call.
I see. Okay, so this is Dale Gregory, Shakara or Shakara?
Shocker.
Shocker.
Yes,
Oh,
shocker.
you're
I'm
still in
sorry,
the
I'm at the
airport.
airport.
I hear you.
Yes,
So you will come for jury selection next week, correct?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great. So please read your email, and that will give you the instructions for precisely when to come and where to report, okay?
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Wonderful. All right, thank you very much. You can disconnect. Is there anyone else with their hands up? Number 101 is Margarita Abello Lascano.
yes,
Yes, and it's the same for you?
yes, I'll be there next week.
Terrific. Just make sure, read your email carefully for the correct date and time, okay?
Okay, perfect.
And
Thank
bring
you.
your questionnaire. Thank you very
Okay, good.
much.
Okay,
I also see number 121, Susan Joy Goldstein. If you can unmute, please.
Yes, that's me.
Wonderful. Ms. Goldstein, so you will report for jury selection next week.
Correct.
Great.
Yes.
So I will see you next week. Just be sure to read that email carefully. That will give you the correct instructions for where and when to report.
Okay.
Okay? And bring your questionnaire. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I also see number 120, Chaim Hirsch Goldberger.
Yep.
Yes, Mr. Goldberger is same for you?
Yep.
Okay, so we will see you next week. Just read the email carefully. It'll tell you
Okay.
where and when to report and bring the questionnaire. Thank
Got
you.
you. Thank you.
Any other hands that I have missed? Ms. Vasquez, number 149. Ms. Vasquez, Yaela del Carmen Vasquez.
Yes,
Yes,
I see you then.
yes. So is there any reason why you cannot serve as a juror?
No, I have my hand. So,
Yes.
or what is the reason I didn't serve the?
No, let me ask you a question, Ms. Vasquez. Are you able to understand everything I'm saying?
Yes,
You understand everything I'm saying?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so the reason I was asking for hands is whether you will report for jury selection next week.
Yes,
Or is
I
there-
say,
Okay, is there any reason why you cannot serve as a juror for the next month?
I didn't say I cannot go. I say I will go.
You will go. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Ms. Vasquez, you will receive an email and that will give you instructions for what to do. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
Great. Is there
Yes.
anyone else who wishes to not spend any more time with me today and report for jury selection next week? Any other hands? Let me just look on the second page. Anyone else who is raising their hand?
I have a question.
Ms. Escalante, number 130.
Yes,
Okay.
I won't be able to go for jury duty because I am a full-time student. I submitted my schedule to the website. I entered the documentation.
Okay. Where are you in school?
FIU.
Okay. And when are your class? Are you in school in the summer because the semester is over?
Yes, I am. I have till the end of the month till first school.
Okay, until the end of June.
Yes.
And when are your classes?
My class is there because I have exams coming up and I have a midterms and etc. And
Right. When are your classes though?
they're in the afternoon because I work in the morning and I have them in the afternoon, nighttime around it.
Okay. So stay with us a moment, please. And
Okay.
I'm going to discuss it with the attorneys. Okay. Is there anybody else who raised their hand who has no reason why they cannot serve? Ms. Baldonado, number 130, who used the Zoom hand, which I like. Priscilla Lugo Baldonado. If you can, yes. And you can serve with us next week. Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was to not serve. I'm sorry.
No, ma'am. I'm getting those people that don't want to tell me reasons right now that just say, yes, I can serve. I'll come next week and do jury selection. Okay. But while I'm with you, what is the reason that you cannot serve?
Well, today I had to leave work early because I received this notice yesterday very late. I had to leave my job and we're 3 people short and I need to be at work. I only work part-time and I'm really behind on a bunch of payments. I need my overtime. You know, I'm struggling right now and I really need to be at work.
Okay. And what do you do for a living? What do you do for a
sorry?
living? What do you do for a living?
I work with 3 surgeons at Palmetto Hospital.
And what is your job?
I'm billing and insurance verification department.
Okay. And you work specifically for the, are you hourly or salaried?
Hourly.
They don't pay you a flat salary. They pay you by the hour regardless of what you work?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take a vacation, you don't get paid?
No. Because I'm part-time.
Okay.
I don't even have insurance.
Okay. So I'm going to discuss this with the attorneys. Okay. Anyone else volunteering that doesn't want to sit and listen to everybody else tell me their excuses that says I can come for jury selection and no?
Judge
No?
Ms. Vasquez, juror number 149 can be excused, right?
Number 149? Yes, Ms. Vasquez can be excused. She will come next week. Okay?
Ms. Vasquez, you can log out. Thank you.
You can hang up, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so we've got a lot of folks on here, so I'm just going to go in order. Bear with me. Stephen Joseph Albalat, are you here? Arisbet Isabel Arredondo. Nilo Alonso Avila. Michael Gerard Blue. Jake Ryan Butters.
Judge, Mr. Avila is here.
Mr. Avila, where are you?
Can you please unmute? Press *6, please. He's calling in.
Oh, I see. So, Mr.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Avila.
Hi.
Yes, hi.
Yes, Judge.
Is there any reason why you cannot serve?
Well, Judge, the only reason I just wanted to ask you, because I understand how, you need to get your work done. My mother is 93 years old. I just moved into the Miami area. So I go up, and she lives in New Jersey. I just got back yesterday. And I go up there to take care of her and all the things she needs to get done for about a week. And it falls, of course, at the end of July, the 20th to the 27th. I understand if you want me to come in next week and explain it further, I'll definitely do that. I just figured I'd ask you.
Okay, so Mr. Avila, I think what we'll do is we'll explore that a little more with you next week, if that's okay. So
Okay, that's
all right.
and that's fine. That's fine.
All
I
right.
understand. And is it possible, Judge? Is it possible to try to schedule me for Tuesday? Same problem as the other lady, where I have a friend that I have to take to the doctor on Monday. If it's possible at all to put me on
I
Tuesday.
don't know, but we will put in a request to the clerk because it is the clerk that organizes this.
Yes.
Not the judge. So we will
I
send them an
understand,
email, okay? To try
I
to
appreciate it.
and I made a note for
Yep.
that. Okay, so you
Great.
can
Thank
hang
you so
up.
much.
Just make sure that you read the email carefully and you fill out the questionnaire and bring it with you. Okay.
Great.
Okay,
Thanks a
great.
lot.
We'll see you next week. You're welcome. Michael Gerard Blue, number 108. Jake Ryan Butters, number 109. This is for council. We received an email from Mr. Butters that he has moved to New York, just so you make a note of that. Eric Ziming Cheng. Zionair Star Zahara Dolcine. Vilma Duarte. Christy Figueroa.
I'm here.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Hi.
Ms.
Good
Figueroa, is there
afternoon.
any reason why you cannot serve?
So I have two things. One is my daughter. I have nobody to watch her. And the second thing is my grandmother that lives with me. Nobody to watch her either.
Are you, are you currently employed?
Yes, but I work from home.
Okay, and how old is your daughter?
13.
Is she out of school?
She will be out of school after next Friday.
Okay, and she has no summer arrangements, not camp or
Mm-mm.
anything?
No.
No? And your grandmother, is she, does she require caretaking or is she?
Mostly, yes. She has one arm that doesn't work and she's 84. So but my grandmother cannot take care of my daughter. That's for sure.
Okay. All right, well, I'll discuss it with the attorneys. So hold tight for 1 second, okay? I'm gonna get
Okay.
through the rest of the jurors who are here and then we'll go through them with the lawyers. Samuel Zev Fish.
Yeah.
Okay, we're Mr. I don't.
Yeah. I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, so Mr. Fish, is there any reason why you cannot serve?
Nope. It would just be better if I can come Tuesday, because in the original email, it said the 8th. So I scheduled a bunch of things for that Monday.
All right, so I will certainly put that in the email to try to arrange that, okay?
Thank you.
With the clerk. So make sure you read your email carefully and that you fill out the questionnaire and bring it with you, okay?
Sure, will do.
Okay,
Thank you.
You can hang up now. Thank you. Isaac Franco. Mr. Franco, if you can unmute, please.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon. Yes. Is there any reason, sir, why you cannot serve?
Well, Your Honor, I don't, nothing's impossible, but I'm a CPA, I'm a sole practitioner. Basically, if I have to go for, an extended period of time, I might as well just close my office, and it's tax season.
Okay.
So if you could spare me this trip, I would appreciate it.
I will discuss it with the attorneys, but we certainly might be able to reschedule it for a more convenient time. But why don't you just?
It's the length that's.
I know they extended the tax deadline. I hear you.
The length of the trial. I mean,
Right.
if it was like for the next week for the 4 days, I'm definitely gonna I would make an effort. However, when you started talking about the bulk of a month, you might as well just.
Okay.
I've had my certificate since 1974. So.
Well, congratulations. Mr. Franco, just bear with us a moment. I'm going to get through everybody else and then the attorneys and I will discuss, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Gloria Maria Gamez. Gloria Gamez. Ariella Sarah Golovitsky. Ana Barbara Gonzalez. Anna Barbara Gonzalez. Liddy Hernandez. John Clifford Hill. Vanessa Jean Baptiste.
Here.
Miss Jean Baptiste, good afternoon. Is there any reason why you cannot serve?
No, there's no reason at all.
Okay, so Miss Jean Baptiste, I'm going to check you off, and you will receive an email that will tell you precisely where you need to go and when and where, okay?
All
And
right.
just make sure you fill out the questionnaire that will come with the email and bring it with you when you come to court.
All right then. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And you can disconnect now.
All right.
Lázaro Teobaldo Lopez. Angel Moreno. Donna Laverne Morris. Yanisi Nunez. And by the way, folks, for anyone who's here, anyone who didn't show up is automatically required to come for jury selection, so they are not excused. Riley Sean Peabody. Amanda Daniela Pigayem. Now I have a note on her call first.
Yeah.
There you are. Great. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say about that note, I'm really disappointed because I spoke to Denise, the JA, yesterday, and I was really caught off guard by this call set up so late in the afternoon. And I have another conference call that I'm like freaking out about right now that I.
Oh, well, I apologize to you. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the note until now, but
Yeah.
she did take it down. So what is the reason why you cannot serve?
So I have a new job. I work remotely right now, but it's based in New York, and I'm planning on moving. You said the trial is in July. I work for a global law. Yeah, I work for a global law firm in New York that I need to move for. Offices are being reopened, I think, next week. Soft opening, and I have, like, my job is really important to me. I have like severe anxiety right now over this, so I would really appreciate it.
You're moving when?
Most likely end of June, to be there by July.
When
I need to go look at apartments. With my broker.
Well, I'll discuss this with the attorneys, ma'am. So bear with me.
Oh, and also I did know you noted that the case is regarding tobacco, and I have.
We're not discussing that right now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Leticia Adriana Polo.
Yes.
Okay, any reason why you cannot serve?
Yes, I submitted my letter yesterday. I'm having surgery on Tuesday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so bear with us just for a moment. I'll discuss it with the attorneys, okay?
Okay.
Connor Bruce Palmer. Diane Prater. Tanyanika Williams Riobe. There you are.
Yes, I'm here.
Good afternoon. Is there any reason, ma'am, why you cannot serve?
Yes, the reason is that I manage a law firm, and we just recently were doing the in-person back in the office. We started yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Which
and
law
I cannot
firm,
be.
if I may ask?
It's a trust and estates law firm, Dunwoody, White and Landon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the fact that it's important and it would be difficult for the law firm is not a legal reason to excuse you from jury service.
I understand.
But, I'll discuss it with counsel. What I would suggest is that that we talk to you for jury selection next week, and just think about it over the weekend, what accommodations you might be able to make. And I'll discuss it with the attorneys, and we can talk to you a little bit more privately. Okay.
Okay. And the other reason is that right now, currently in my household, we have one vehicle. So it's going to be me driving. My husband works from home. My son is still in school. He's not done until next week. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult than just the aspect of managing the firm.
All right. Again, I think what I would suggest is that we discuss those types of excuses next week, and see what we can, see what will pass. Okay.
Okay.
So
all right.
You will receive an email explaining where and when to report, and you're not selected right now. You're just continuing with jury selection like most of the other jurors for now.
Okay? I understand.
All right.
Understood.
I appreciate it. So you can disconnect now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Sylvia Rosa Rodriguez.
Hi, Judge.
Hi. Any reason why you cannot serve?
I had hip surgery in March, and I still can't sit for prolonged periods of time or stand for long, like I've been, so I don't know.
And
I don't know what will happen during a long trial is what
well,
I'm saying.
how do you accommodate your day-to-day life? Like, what do you need to do in order to be comfortable?
Well, I stand up, I walk, I do different things. Sometimes sitting for a long period of time is just unbearable on the hip. So I don't know.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a housewife.
Okay. So you can do as you're not required to be at a desk all day or anything along those lines.
No, I'm not required to be.
Let me just bear with us a moment. Let me talk about it with the attorneys. Yenny de Salcedo. Francisco Vicente Serrano. Angela Maria Suarez. Patrick Martin Timothy. Michelle Urbanati. And Maria Fernandez Vila. Okay.
Hi.
Vila?
Yes, it's me. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can. I'm sorry. I just saw you. So Ms. Vila, good afternoon. Is there any reason why you cannot serve?
Yes, I have several, Your Honor. I'm currently unemployed. I'm a court reporter, but I haven't been working because of the whole remote working situation. So I also have an elderly mom. She's 85 and has deteriorated a lot during the pandemic. I am now basically just having to do everything for her.
Does she live with you?
No, she does not live with me. But all the more reason I have to make sure she's taken care of, and I have to go grocery shopping for her, take her to many doctor's appointments, see that she's well. That I also have a prior commitment with my son, who will be visiting from North Carolina the third week of July with his family.
We won't be in trial in July. So that's not an issue.
But, I thought you said it starts July 7th.
No, June. It starts Monday and just runs through June. We will not be in trial in July.
Okay.
I can promise you that.
The length of the trial is concerning. I'm unable to serve for that length of time due to my mom.
Okay.
She would not be able to, take care of herself for that length of time.
I will discuss it with the attorneys, so just bear with me.
Right.
So I'm going to run real quickly with the attorneys through the jurors who did offer excuses. So the first one that I have is, I wanted to ask you all, Jake Ryan Butters, he's not present, but he indicated and sent us through email that he has moved to New York, so he's no longer a Dade resident. Number 109. Mr. Trop, do you object?
No objection.
Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
All right, so please indicate he will be excused. Dulce de Los Angeles Escalante, number 113. Mr. Trop?
No objection.
Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
All right, so where are you, Miss Escalante? You're somewhere.
Right here, right here.
Okay, so you are being excused, ma'am. So you may disconnect, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You too. Christy Figueroa, number 115. Mr. Trop?
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
Ms. Figueroa?
Yes.
Okay, you are being excused, ma'am. So you can disconnect now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Isaac Franco, number 117. Isaac Franco.
No.
Mr. Trop?
No objection, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
All right, Mr. Franco, you can continue being a CPA. You are excused from jury selection. All right, well, thank you. Okay, so the next one I have is 130 Priscilla Lugo Baldonado. Mr. Trop?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
Okay, so Ms. Baldonado?
Yes.
Yes, you are excused, ma'am, from jury selection.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The next one is Ms. Pigelem, number 136, Amanda Pigelem. Mr. Trop?
No objection, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
Okay, so Ms. Pigelem, you are excused.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Leticia Polo, number 137, Mr. Trop?
No objection, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bassett?
No objection.
All right, so Ms. Polo, you are, where are you?
I'm right here.
There you are. You are excused, ma'am. Okay,
Thank you so
and good
much.
luck. Okay.
Thank you.
And then Tanya Nika Riobe, number 140. I'm having her come in. Sylvia Rosa Rodriguez, number 141. Mr. Trop
No objection.
and Mr. Bassett.
No objection.
All right, Miss Rodriguez, you are excused. Okay, I hope you feel better.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and then I have Maria Fernandez Vila, number 150. Mr. Trop
No objection, Your Honor.
and Mr. Bassett.
No objection.
Okay, Ms. Vila, you are
Yes,
excused from jury service.
Thank you, Your
Is there
Honor.
anybody I missed? I don't see anybody else. So let me just run through them to make sure that we're all on the same page. Here are no-shows. 102, Stephen Albalot. 106, Isabel Arizbet. 108, Michael Blue. 110, Eric Ming Cheng. 111, Zionere Zahara Dolcine. 112, Vilma Duarte. 118, Gloria Gamez. 122, Ariela Golovitsky. 123, Ana Barbara Gonzalez. 125, Liddy Hernandez. 126, John Clifford Hill. 129, Lázaro Lopez. 131, Angel Moreno. 132, Donna Morris. 133, Yanisi Nunez. 135, Riley Peabody. 138, Connor Palmer. 139, Diane Prater. 142, Yenny Salcedo. 145, Francisco Serrano. 146, Angela Suarez. 147, Patrick Timothy, and 148, Michelle Urbanati. So those folks will receive emails to report. And I think that's it. I will see you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the last panel. And I missed a chat. Let me see what I missed. Baldonado, which we took care of.